Shalom, friends. On the eve of Yom Kippur, which is a day of fasting and part of the holiest season of the Jewish calendar, I want us to think about two of the more obscure parts of the Yom Kippur ritual. Many people are there for the morning, and as the afternoon drags on, the honest truth is that some people go home and then they come back for the very grand finale. But in the afternoon, there's a ceremony as the morning service ends, two ceremonies that embody the dichotomy of life. One of them is Seder Avodah, which is a service that replicates and remembers the high priest in the Holy Temple in Jerusalem once a year entering the Holy of Holies. The holiest person, the holiest place, the holiest time come together on Yom Kippur. And it's a memory of glory and of greatness. And then there's the Martyrology, which developed throughout the medieval period, commemorating all of the assaults against the Jews, all of the racism against Jews in the various countries that we dwelt in, and culminating with a special Kaddish that mentions all of the places of Jewish slaughter, all the places where we were butchered and killed. So the glory and the degradation, the high point and the low point, these come together in the waning moments of the early afternoon. Somewhere around 1 or 2 o'clock, Jews are experiencing the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. And I'd like to suggest that that's what life is about. It's not a choice between optimism or pessimism. Excessive optimism is dangerous because it never reads the signs of approaching danger. And excessive pessimism is dangerous because it makes impossible any good news to ever eventuate. Instead, the task of being human is to integrate the optimistic and the pessimistic into a single whole, to be able to nurture the good and prepare for the less good, to be able to contain the evil and to be able to unleash the decent. And so these two services epitomize this integration, this coming together of opposites that life is all about. It's never all one or the other. It's always moving back and forth between the two poles and being able to create meaning by weaving them together. So on this Yom Kippur, and as we approach this holy day, my blessing for all of us is that we also find ways to integrate every aspect of our life, that we don't blind ourselves to the challenges and the disappointments, but we're able to open our hearts and take them in and let them pass. And at the same time, we remain open to joy and self-surpassing pleasure and the ability to bring goodness and transformation into the world, which is at the very heart of the Yom Kippur day. Shalom. May you have an easy and meaningful fast.